Hello, and welcome to this exploration of the Declaration of Independence, a document that stands as a testament to the American spirit of freedom and justice. I'm Peter Serafine, founder of Liberty Lighthouse, Patriot Academy Constitution coach, and certified instructor for Institute on the Constitution. Today, we'll dive into the Declaration's origins, its profound philosophical underpinnings, and its lasting impact, all of which set the stage for the U.S. Constitution. To truly understand the Constitution, we must first understand the Declaration that inspired it. Let's begin by setting the stage of the Declaration of Independence. It was adopted on July 4th, 1776, amidst a turbulent period of colonial unrest and Enlightenment thinking. The American colonies were embroiled in a struggle against the British rule, protesting against what they perceived as oppressive governance. The Declaration served as a bold statement, not only announcing the colony's intention to break free from British control, but also articulating the fundamental principles that would guide the new nation. The Enlightenment era, which flourished in the 17th and 18th centuries, was a time of intellectual awakening. This period emphasized reason, empirical evidence, and a quest for knowledge. It challenged traditional structures and inspired new ways of thinking about government, society, and human rights. Philosophers like John Locke were at the forefront of this movement. Locke's theories on natural rights and government by consent were particularly influential. He argued that individuals possessed inherent rights to life, liberty, and property, rights that no government can justly take away. Thomas Jefferson, drawing heavily from Locke, articulated these ideas in the Declaration with the phrase life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. This phrase encapsulates the belief that individuals are entitled to pursue their own paths and destinies, free from unwarranted interference. Equally significant in the Declaration is the invocation of God. The document asserts that these unalienable rights are endowed by their Creator, emphasizing that they are divine in origin. This belief in a Creator provides a moral foundation that colonies' quest for independence. It suggests that these rights are not subject to the whims of monarchs or parliaments, but are inherent and universal. The phrase the laws of nature and nature's God beautifully marries Enlightenment thought with the belief in a divine authority. It reflects the founders' conviction that legitimate governance must align with both natural and divine laws. This synthesis of reason and faith provide a powerful justification for breaking away from British rule. The Declaration's genius lies in its ability to blend Enlightenment ideals with religious convictions. This harmonious foundation offers a compelling argument for independence. The list of grievances against King George III, detailed in the Declaration, was framed as a series of violations against these God given and rationally justified rights. The founders argued that when a government becomes destructive of these rights, it is not only the right, but the duty of the people to alter or abolish it. This idea, deeply rooted in both Enlightenment and religious thought, underscores the Declaration's revolutionary nature. Let's take a closer look at the structure of the Declaration of Independence. It begins with a preamble, an eloquent introduction that sets the philosophical tone. It asserts the equality of all men and their entitlement to certain inalienable rights, establishing a universal standard for human rights. The next section outlines the rights of the people and the purpose of government. It declares that governments are instituted to secure these rights, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. This concept of popular sovereignty was radical at the time, challenging the traditional notion of the divine right of kings. The bulk of the Declaration of Independence is dedicated to a detailed list of grievances against King George III. These grievances paint a picture of repeated injuries and usurpations, all aimed at establishing an absolute tyranny over the colonies. By listing these offenses, the Declaration provided a clear justification for the colony's decision to sever ties with Britain. The concluding section of the Declaration asserts the colony's independence, declaring them free and independent states with full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, and conduct commerce. The Declaration's influence on the Constitution is profound. While the Declaration articulated the philosophical foundations of American democracy, the Constitution provided the structural framework for implementing those ideas. The principles of equality, natural rights, and government by consent laid out in the Declaration informed the Constitution's design. The founders sought to create a government that would be both powerful enough to maintain order and secure rights, yet limited enough to prevent tyranny. The Constitution's systems of checks and balances, its separation of powers, and its federal structure all reflect the Declaration's commitment to protecting individual liberties and preventing a concentration of power. In conclusion, the Declaration of Independence is much more than a historical document. It is a living testament to the enduring principles of liberty, equality, and justice. It's a blend of Enlightenment thought and religious conviction that continues to inspire and challenge us today. The Declaration not only justified the American Revolution, but it also laid the philosophical groundwork for the U.S. Constitution. Its principles of natural rights and government by consent remain central to our understanding of liberty and democracy. As we reflect on these foundational beliefs about God and reason, we are reminded of their enduring relevance in shaping our modern understanding of individual rights and government limits. How do these principles inform our current debates on liberty, equality, and justice? How can we continue to honor and uphold these ideals in our society today? For those interested in exploring further, I recommend engaging with primary source documents, such as John Locke's Second Treatise on Government and Jefferson's Notes on the State of Virginia. These works offer deeper insight into philosophical and divine influences on American political thought. Thank you for joining me for this exploration of the Declaration of Independence. May its principles continue to enlighten and guide us as we strive to build a more just and equitable society.